Yo, and hello, everybody. Mike here, baseball collector. And a little while back, I did a video where I did a top 10 thing. Tell me the top 10 most iconic baseball cards in the hobby. And over the course of the next few weeks, you guys put out videos, you put in comments, the 10 most iconic cards. Well, I thought I have another top 10 that I was thinking about, and I wanted to throw it out there. Encourage you guys to think about the same, encourage you guys to do your own list, to do your own videos about this. Again, this is easy. And what this is the top 10 cards that you think you will realistically own in your collecting lifetime. Like the top 10 that you want. Not necessarily the top 10 most expensive, but just these are 10 cards that I really want to own before I die, or before I'm done with my collecting journey. Doesn't even have to be when you die, but at some point on your journey. And I did that for myself. I went through my want list. I have my current want list, which is right here. 170 cards are on it. And I thought, what are the 10 that I like? If I could only have 10 of them, what would they be? And I wrote out a list, and I was thinking about it and talking about it. So that is what I'm going to give you today. Now, there's a couple things with this that I think are important. Number one, not cheap. I went through, and on each card that I have on my want list, I have an expected amount that I will pay, like kind of what I expect to pay for said card. Not only is it a dollar amount, but it's also a grade that I would like. And so the price that I have on my spreadsheet corresponds to that grade, because I don't want just beaters or just to have, I want a nice eye appeal card, and that's going to have some additional cost to it. And I'd rather be patient and wait for the right card than just buy any card, any old version of that card. So that's what my prices reflect. Truthfully, with the way the hobby is going, I might be undershooting it. It might cost more than I'm even thinking. But the total of my 10 was about $125,000. So it's obviously not something that's going to happen today. But as I view this hobby as a marathon and not a sprint, I am, it's one of those, hey, over the next 10 years, 20 years, whatever, I want to acquire these cards slowly and surely, one at a time. Some people say, well, Mike, if you, this gets to a point, some people would say to me, well, Mike, you could sell that, stuff along the way to help purchase those cards. And while I know many, many people that do that, and good on you for doing that, that's not how I collect. That's not how I hobby. I'm going to earn the money and set aside the money to buy those cards, because if I sold other cards, then I wouldn't have those other cards. And are there cards that I would get rid of? Probably at some point, but I'm not ready to do that yet. And therefore, I'm more of the, over time, I will save up money to buy these cards, than sell stuff I have to buy those cards. And no wrong way to do it. That's what if there's cards you genuinely don't like or need in your collection anymore, by all means, get rid of them and buy something you do like and will love. So that's the situation. So I'm gonna kind of move the camera this way, because over here I will put pictures of these cards as I name my 10. And again, I encourage you to do your 10. I need my glasses to read this. Number 10 on my list, and I struggled with the order of this, truthfully. So I don't know that these are necessarily in order, although the top two kind of are, top five maybe, but in terms of the rest of them, I would take any of them at any time. It's not like I'm going to do this one first and then number 9 and then no. I'm going to get these if I can check one of these boxes off at any point, yay, good. Okay, back to number 10. The 1949 Leaf Satchel Paige. I actually ranked this lower probably intentionally, because it's a great card, very expensive card, but it's also, I already have the 49 Bowman Satchel Paige rookie. So it's, I would love to own it just because of the iconicness of that card, but that's one. And sorry, I keep giving all these asides, but it's important for context because you're going to hear a lot of the same sets, because at this point of the projects that I have and what I'm working on in the vintage world, I'm down to not many cards, and those are concentrated in a few sets. And so you're going to just see a recurring theme, I think. Number 9, 1952 Topps Roy Campanella. Beautiful card, you can see there, absolutely gorgeous, and one of those that I would just really love to own. Not crazy, it's one of the cheaper ones on the list, but I really want it. Number 8, 1952 Topps Hoyt Wilhelm rookie. Man, Hall of Fame rookie, high number, 52 Topps. Yeah, pretty awesome. Number 7, 1952 Topps Eddie Matthews. Card number 407, last card in the set. Most people don't know that this is the most expensive Hall of Fame rookie that Topps has ever produced. And it's not the 52 Topps Mays or Mantle, because those are not rookie cards. This is a rookie card, and it is the most expensive one for Topps. And I really want it. It's up there. I've seen a lot lately that I've really almost pulled the trigger on, and someday. The 1949 Leaf Hal Newhouser. The last few have been a theme, Hall of Fame rookies. This one is so hard and so expensive. And it's Hal Newhouser. Although he did win back-to-back MVPs as a pitcher, that's pretty impressive. I think he's still the only pitcher to ever win back-to-back MVPs. But crazy expensive card, but very cool. Number 5, the 1952 Topps Jackie Robinson. This is I could kick myself for not having bought this card back when it was not nearly as expensive. But the truth is, we all would go back in time and buy cards cheaper back then today. If I had the resources today that I have today, I might have done that. But you do the best you can with the tools you got in the moment, and that wasn't ever in the cards, so to speak. Number 4, 1941 Play Ball Joe DiMaggio. That is a card I've been hunting feverishly for about 2 years now, and it checks so many boxes. It's part of the 40s decade for my 5 decade set. It's iconic player, iconic season represented by the card. It is just something I want, and I just haven't found the right one yet. I've looked at a bunch and just haven't found the right one to be able to pull the trigger. Number 3, 1933 Goudey Lou Gehrig. And I have this card number 92, which Gehrig has 2 cards in the 1933 Goudey set, same image. And so this one has been a lower priority for me just because I already have the other one and they look the same. There's just a different card number, but at the end of the day, I do want both. And so I would love to find a Gehrig number 160, and that card's shot up in value as well. Number 2, 1949 Leaf Jackie Robinson. Again, this one's really high up there, but it's because it's Jackie, and I have the 49 Bowman, and just simply would love to add this card. I had thought that this card was getting away from me price-wise, that it was just really skyrocketing post-COVID, and over recent years, actually, it's come down quite a bit, where me acquiring a copy of this card, a reasonable copy of this card, is possible. And number one card, thank you, Claire, for agreeing with Jackie Robinson. But there she goes again. 52 Topps Mickey Mantle. So hold on one second. All right, sorry about that, dogs. 52 Topps Mickey Mantle again. is number one, and it is easily the card that I want most before I'm done with this hobby. And it's easily the most expensive on this list. And I will tell you that I don't want to just settle for a beat up one. It's kind of one of those, it's going to end up costing me a lot of money to get the one that I want in my collection. And the longer I wait, the more it's going to cost me. And I realize that. And that's just part of being in this hobby. Like, it's not like I can, come up with 50 to 80 grand right now. And so it just is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be at whatever point I'm in a position to be able to do that. It would be a card that down the road, if ultimately I get to a point where I can't save enough money or I don't have enough disposable income or whatever to purchase it outright, then that becomes a card that I might go, okay, what can I get rid of to raise some or all of the money in order to purchase this 52 Mantle, because I really want to own one at some point. So that is my list of my top 10 cards that I want to own before I die. Please make your own list. Either put it in a comment below, do a video if you're a content creator. That would be cool to see what everybody else is kind of on their bucket list of cards that they want to own. So that's my top 10. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Keep collecting.